What if you could preserve fruits without sugar, chemicals, or electricity? Imagine a world where nature's methods, root cellars, fermentation, and sun-drying, keep your food fresh and healthy. The Amish have been perfecting these techniques for generations, proving that simple, sustainable methods can stand the test of time. But how exactly do they do it, and what can we learn from their approach to natural preservation? Stick with us as we uncover these old-world methods and their incredible benefits. Trust us, you won't want to miss this. So, are you ready to transform the way you think about food preservation? Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more eye-opening insights and updates. The Amish, a Christian group rooted in Anabaptist traditions, are renowned for their commitment to simple living, faith, and community. Primarily residing in rural areas of Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Indiana, their presence has now expanded to over 30 states across the U.S. According to the Young Center for Anabaptist and Pietist Studies at Elizabethtown College, the Amish population continues to grow steadily, having exceeded 385,000 individuals. Despite rejecting many modern technologies, the Amish uphold a way of life rooted in manual labor and traditional skills. Their farming methods are grounded in natural techniques such as horse-drawn plows, crop rotation, and organic practices, all of which promote soil health and reduce environmental harm. By focusing on sustainable farming, they preserve the land for future generations while minimizing their ecological footprint. The Amish also prioritize self-sufficiency, managing food through practices like canning, storing produce in root cellars, and eating seasonally. These practices help them avoid processed goods, reduce waste, and maintain a connection to the land. Their daily life is centered around shared labor, strong family bonds, and deeply held religious values, creating a culture where meaning is derived from the simplicity of life. In a world increasingly concerned with climate change and digital overload, the Amish lifestyle offers a profound lesson in balance, resilience, and sustainable living. Rooted in centuries of tradition, their way of life remains a powerful reminder of the benefits of living in harmony with nature and community. The Amish have long been dedicated to living in harmony with nature, and this philosophy extends deeply into their food choices. They actively avoid highly processed ingredients, such as artificial additives like sodium benzoate, refined sugars, and synthetic preservatives, believing these substances not only harm the natural flavor of food, but also compromise their health. The Amish favor traditional preservation methods, which involve techniques like canning, fermentation, and drying to protect food. These methods ensure that the food remains as close to its natural state as possible, preserving both its taste and nutritional value without the need for modern chemical interventions. According to Harvard Health Publishing, diets high in added sugars are strongly linked to serious health risks, including heart disease, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. Excessive sugar consumption has been identified as a major contributor to the rise in these chronic conditions. The Amish are mindful of these risks and opt for foods that are free from refined sugars and chemical additives. They believe that natural preservation techniques not only retain the true taste of fruits and vegetables, but also help to preserve their nutritional integrity, providing a healthier alternative to store-bought, processed foods. By adhering to their traditional methods, the Amish demonstrate that food can be both delicious and nutritious, offering a reminder of how living closer to nature can benefit overall health. Their commitment to natural living highlights the importance of avoiding unnecessary chemicals in the pursuit of healthier, more sustainable food options. For the Amish, root cellars are a key component of their sustainable lifestyle, providing a natural and highly efficient method for storing fruits without relying on electricity. These underground storage spaces make use of the Earth's natural insulating properties, maintaining consistently cool and humid conditions that are perfect for preserving fruits like apples, pears, and other similar produce. This traditional method of food storage has been used for centuries and remains a preferred choice in Amish communities. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, root cellars can maintain temperatures between 32 degrees Fahrenheit and 40 degrees Fahrenheit, a range that significantly slows down the spoilage process and extends the shelf life of fruits. The cool environment of the root cellar prevents fruit from ripening too quickly and helps preserve its freshness for much longer than typical room temperature storage. In Amish root cellars, fruits are often stored in wooden crates layered with straw or sawdust. These materials help absorb excess moisture, creating an environment that reduces the risk of mold and decay. This simple yet effective design showcases the Amish approach to using natural insulation and thoughtful planning to replace the need for modern refrigeration. By utilizing root cellars, The Amish not only preserve their food without the use of electricity, but also demonstrate a sustainable practice that aligns with their values of living in harmony with nature. Their approach to food storage highlights the power of old-world techniques to solve modern-day challenges, offering a practical, eco-friendly solution for keeping food fresh. For the Amish, dehydration is a time-honored method of preserving fruits, relying solely on natural sunlight and clean air rather than modern electric dehydrators. This simple yet effective technique begins with slicing fruits such as apples, peaches, and plums, which are then laid out on cloth-covered wooden trays. These trays are often protected with mesh covers to prevent insects from interfering with the drying process. The fruits gradually lose moisture as they are exposed to the sun and fresh air, retaining their flavor and nutrients throughout the process. According to the US Department of Agriculture, when dried properly, fruits can last up to 12 months if stored in airtight containers. This method requires no added sugar or chemicals, making it an entirely natural and sustainable way to preserve the harvest. The process also eliminates the need for refrigeration or preservatives, offering a chemical-free alternative that maintains the integrity of the fruit. The Amish method of dehydration is a powerful example of how traditional practices can provide practical solutions for modern sustainability. It allows seasonal fruits to be enjoyed throughout the year, offering a way to preserve the bounty of one season for the next. This technique also aligns with their values of self-sufficiency and living in tune with nature, showcasing how simple, old-world methods can provide long-lasting, healthy results. We hope you're enjoying it, so make sure to subscribe and ring the bell. The Amish have long embraced the practice of water bath canning to preserve fruits like peaches, cherries, and applesauce, using traditional methods that prioritize the natural flavors and nutritional value of the produce. Unlike many modern canning methods that rely on sugar syrups, the Amish avoid added sugars altogether. Instead, they use natural alternatives such as apple juice, white grape juice, or even water with lemon juice to prevent browning and spoilage. These alternatives help preserve the fruit without compromising its taste or health benefits. This approach to canning not only enhances the natural flavor of the fruit, but also avoids the excess sugars that can often be found in canned goods. The National Center for Home Food Preservation supports this low-sugar canning technique, confirming that natural juices are both safe and effective for preserving fruits while maintaining their integrity. This method ensures that the Amish can store their harvest in a way that aligns with their commitment to healthy, simple living. By forgoing the use of refined sugars, the Amish can provide their families with preserved foods that are both delicious and nourishing, free from unnecessary additives. Their use of water bath canning demonstrates a sustainable, health-conscious way of preserving food that has been passed down through generations. This practice highlights their focus on living in harmony with nature, while ensuring their food remains as fresh and wholesome as possible. Fermentation is a time-honored Amish tradition used to preserve fruits like apples and plums, without the need for sugar or synthetic chemicals. Instead, the Amish rely on salt and natural bacteria to create probiotic-rich preserves. This method harnesses the power of natural fermentation, a process where beneficial bacteria break down sugars and starches in the fruit, transforming them into healthy, nutrient-dense preserves. The result is a probiotic food that offers numerous health benefits. This age-old technique aligns with the Amish's deep-rooted commitment to using natural processes in their food preservation practices. By allowing the natural bacteria to flourish, fermentation encourages the growth of beneficial probiotics, which are known to support gut health and improve digestion. According to the Journal of Applied Microbiology, fermented foods are rich in probiotics that help maintain a healthy digestive system and enhance immune function. These foods have long been recognized for their ability to promote a balanced gut microbiome, which is essential for overall health. The Amish's use of fermentation goes beyond simple food preservation. It showcases their commitment to healthful, natural processes that nourish the body. By choosing fermentation over more modern preservation techniques, the Amish not only extend the shelf life of their fruits, but also provide their families with food that promotes well-being. This traditional practice underscores the importance of living in harmony with nature, focusing on the powerful benefits of naturally occurring processes in food storage. Pickling is commonly associated with cucumbers, but the Amish take a more diverse approach, pickling a variety of fruits like peaches, pears, and crab apples. Unlike many commercial pickling methods, the Amish avoid adding sugar to their preserves. Instead, they use a blend of white vinegar, cloves, and cinnamon, to create a flavorful brine that naturally preserves the fruits. The key ingredient in this method is vinegar, which serves as a natural preservative due to its high acidity. The acidic environment created by vinegar prevents the growth of harmful bacteria, effectively extending the shelf life of the fruits while maintaining their natural flavors. According to the US Food and Drug Administration, the acidity in vinegar is strong enough to inhibit the growth of bacteria that could cause spoilage. This makes vinegar an effective and chemical-free method of food preservation, eliminating the need for artificial additives or preservatives. The Amish embrace this natural method of pickling, reflecting their commitment to simple, healthy, and authentic food preservation practices. By using vinegar for pickling, the Amish not only preserve the fruits, but also create a tangy, delicious addition to their meals. This technique is an example of how traditional food preservation methods, rooted in nature, can provide a healthy, sustainable alternative to more modern methods. The Amish approach to pickling aligns with their values of living in harmony with nature and consuming wholesome, chemical-free foods. The Amish craft their fruit leathers and jams using concentrated fruit pulp, steering clear of commercially produced jams that are often loaded with refined sugar. Rather than relying on artificial sweeteners or preservatives, the Amish take a slow, natural approach. They cook the fruit over a wood-burning stove, allowing it to naturally thicken into a rich, flavorful spread. This method ensures that the natural flavors of the fruit are preserved, while also providing a sugar-free alternative to the overly sweet, store-bought jams. If a touch of sweetness is desired, the Amish may add a small amount of honey, but they avoid refined sugar altogether. This approach maintains the purity of the fruit, allowing the flavor to shine through without being masked by artificial additives. According to the University of Wisconsin Extension, jams prepared in this way can last for months when stored properly in airtight containers kept in a cool, dry place. This not only ensures the preservation of the fruit, but also protects its nutritional value. The Amish method of making fruit leathers and jams offers a healthy, natural alternative to the sugar-filled versions found in stores. It's a reflection of their commitment to simple, wholesome food preparation. By avoiding refined sugar and artificial preservatives, they preserve not just the fruit, but also the integrity of the food, offering a product that is both delicious and nourishing. Before the rise of modern canning lids and technologies, the Amish employed traditional methods like beeswax and oil seals to preserve their jars of food. This practice, although less common today, continues to be used for small batch preserves, especially for those who prefer to stick with natural and chemical-free preservation techniques. The primary purpose of using beeswax or a layer of oil was to create an airtight seal, which effectively prevented air from entering the jars and spoiling the contents inside. This simple yet effective technique ensured that preserved foods could be safely stored for long periods. The practice of sealing jars with beeswax or oil was common in the 19th century across America and was particularly popular in rural, self-sustaining communities. According to Smithsonian Magazine, the use of such materials as beeswax and oil reflects a time when people relied on the natural world for solutions, instead of modern chemicals and preservatives. The Amish, in particular, continue to embrace this method as part of their commitment to living in harmony with nature and preserving their food in the simplest, most effective ways possible. This traditional sealing technique underscores the Amish dedication to sustainable and chemical-free food preservation. By using natural materials like beeswax and oil, they not only avoid artificial preservatives, but also maintain a deep connection to their roots and the simpler ways of life. These time-tested methods stand as a testament to the Amish focus on preserving food in a way that aligns with their values of health and sustainability. After the Amish preserve their food through methods like canning or drying, they ensure that it is stored in optimal conditions to maintain freshness and extend its shelf life. One key practice they follow is lining shelves with paper or straw and placing jars in cool, dry, dark areas. This simple, natural technique helps prevent spoilage by shielding the preserved food from the damaging effects of light and heat. According to the US Department of Agriculture, exposure to light and heat accelerates the degradation of stored foods, leading to faster spoilage and loss of quality. For this reason, keeping food in a cool, dry pantry is one of the best ways to maintain its quality over long periods. The Amish method of storing preserved foods underscores their preference for simple, natural solutions that do not require chemicals or artificial preservatives. By using a cool, dry pantry, they create an environment that supports the long-term preservation of their food while maintaining its freshness. This approach not only extends shelf life, but also allows the Amish to preserve foods in a way that aligns with their commitment to living a sustainable, healthy lifestyle. Through these natural methods, the Amish demonstrate the power of simple practices in keeping food fresh without relying on modern conveniences. Their reliance on traditional storage techniques proves that even in today's world, it's possible to preserve food effectively using natural methods that respect both the food's integrity and the environment. Amish food preservation methods are not only about the techniques themselves, but are deeply intertwined with community and the sharing of knowledge. These practices are passed down through generations, often orally, with recipes and methods being written in family cookbooks to ensure that the traditions remain alive for the future. According to the Young Center for Anabaptist and Pietist Studies at Elizabethtown College, the Amish community places a strong emphasis on preserving not just food, but also their cultural heritage, which is deeply rooted in their way of life. Seasonal gatherings and community events are essential to this knowledge-sharing process, as they provide an opportunity for younger members to learn how to properly preserve food. These gatherings are not just practical, but also serve as cultural events where people come together to share skills and knowledge, reinforcing the community bond. The Amish believe that this communal approach is crucial to maintaining both their traditions and their sustainable lifestyle. As these practices continue to thrive, they remain a vital part of Amish culture, helping to ensure that the Amish way of life endures. This communal aspect of food preservation highlights the Amish commitment to a lifestyle that values cooperation, sustainability, and the passing on of traditions, ensuring the continuity of these practices for future generations. By keeping these traditions alive, the Amish maintain a strong, cohesive community that values connection and shared wisdom, which strengthens their way of life. As the demand for sustainable living continues to rise, traditional Amish food preservation techniques are experiencing a resurgence in popularity. With growing concerns about the health risks of processed foods, many people are looking for natural, effective ways to preserve food without relying on artificial additives or chemicals. The Amish approach offers a valuable model of how food preservation can be both simple and chemical-free, aligning with today's shift toward healthier lifestyles. The Amish focus on fresh, locally sourced ingredients, which minimizes the need for additives that are commonly found in modern food preservation methods. According to Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, reducing the consumption of processed foods, which are often laden with preservatives and artificial chemicals, can lower the risk of chronic conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. The Amish way of preserving food highlights how one can enjoy nutritious, whole foods while also contributing to a more sustainable food system. In today's world, as people seek to avoid overly processed, high-sugar or chemical-laden products, the Amish offer a timeless guide to navigating the complex modern food landscape. Their methods, which emphasize sustainability, health, and natural preservation, remain highly relevant. The Amish approach provides an effective and eco-friendly way of ensuring that food is stored in a healthy, safe, and environmentally responsible manner, making it a powerful solution for anyone looking to move away from industrialized food systems. In the end, the Amish have demonstrated that simplicity and sustainability can preserve not only our food, but also our health and the environment. Their time-tested methods remind us that we don't always need chemicals or modern technology to thrive. As more people seek healthier, natural alternatives, the Amish offer valuable lessons on how to live sustainably and preserve food in a way that benefits both us and the planet. What do you think? Could these old-world techniques work for you? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insights.